Today we will learn about Otari, which is an open source LLM control plane. One of the requirements as to why the need for its creation was whenever organizations, developers, and anyone who accesses OpenAI, Anthropic, Azure, and other providers like Gemini, we do not have the control over the number of tokens being spent and to understand how many tokens we spent for a particular request, having a tracing observability layer on top of it. This is where Buzzler.ai has invested in creating this open source product called Otari, which has these core capabilities around routing, budgets, governance, deployment, reliability, and agent harnesses like tooling, search capabilities, etc. We won't go into all of these details in today's session, but what we'll focus is how do we install and get up running a Otari instance in a local system. So to do that, mm, we can check the documentation for Otari. It provides two ways to start up. One is the cloud version where it can very quickly start, but again, you have a limitation that it's a cloud product and you need to host your own. They provide the models in the cloud. To be more independent, we'll use the self-hosted Otari gateway, and you can click on the Start Here button. This leads to a Docker setup page where it says that we need to copy the config and set up a few parameters. So we'll visit the Docker Hub page, which leads to this section here, which talks about cloning and the Otari repo and copying the uh, example config to a file and setting a master key. I think this will be important when you're moving this to some production environment. For in our case, I think it should suffice to just use as it is, just to get it up running. So I'll copy these commands and paste it here. So I put Lotari and Postgres is creating the containers and the network, and we can do a quick check of it. So now you see these are up. The next step for us is to verify Otari platform at localhost 8000. So now you can see it is up and running, and it provides an API endpoint very similar to OpenAI specifications, but we'll touch upon this on the next section when we learn more about how to connect it with the Olama provider so us to take it to the next step. Hope this gives everyone an understanding of what Otari is and the reason for its creation so that you can start playing with it. Thank you so much.